Your volume is off. Can you hear me? Maybe maybe it's me. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I can try to come back. I see your lips moving and that gorgeous hat, but I cannot hear your voice. And this is what I came here to do, hear your voice. And now there's this bounce back. Let me restart my device and I'll come right back, I promise.
Let's go. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mela. Man, I appreciate you for real. Tattoos. You liked it? Okay, let me go ahead and drop this. The dark skinned boys. All them nines. Sorry. If you like that. If you don't gather, I am a fan of Kendrick Lamar. That's the Spanish version. If you like that, if you like that, if you like it, come that way. It's a good Saturday. Saturday. Oh no, never mind. You could do it dope if you like that. It's in dope if you like that. Dope if you like that. So if you like that, you like. If you like that, if you like that, if you like that. Bang, bang, bad. Hey, bad. Bad, man, 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 bad. Weird, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just have to take the L on this one because I love this song. Joe Drop. I, hey, welcome. Can you hear me now? You muted. How we doing? How we doing now? Can you hear me okay? Shalom. Mella, I can't hear you, girl. I can't help it. Mella Yella is all in
You
my
can't
head.
you can't hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes. You
Oh,
helped me.
terrific, terrific.
Yes.
In
Welcome.
life, sometimes adjustments must be made.
That's what you
Yeah.
have to do. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready to go. That's where I'm at. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. You got an eye-catching look going on right now.
Listen, this
I'm
is home
proud of
sweet.
you. And you
Thank
don't know me from a can of paint. I am
I do.
absolutely
I do.
enamored. You do? Oh, that's
I
good.
do know you from a can of paint. Stop it. I done heard you. I done been in the rooms with you. I know.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So,
you cool. You cool. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was like,
yeah.
I was going back and forth where I was going live today, and I'm right now because I'm doing stuff online and offline. I'm kind of simultaneous. Like I got to do spontaneity. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, let's see, let me get some content in, and then I've been taking it over to like clips and opus clips. That's what's called, and cutting them up into shorts, cutting them into like 10-minute segments that are
That's the process.
good,
Yeah.
and then they got they'll Opus Clips will let you autopilot it. Like you can just post, and that's what I want. That's what I'm doing now, like getting all this content ready because I'm gonna be offline for a little bit because we gotta be
Uh-huh.
we're gonna be taking some folks up to the property, getting some stuff done up there. So I'll be up there probably. It'll probably be like a month and maybe 6 weeks at max. That I'm like really will be just showing what we doing, but I won't be like talk. You know what I mean? I won't. I'll probably do a live once we
Yeah.
finish. Yeah, to finish the process. Because, like I said, I know that people think I'm out my mind, and then I got some people that have my back. It's that's part of life. But what I had to do was really put myself to the test and go, do you really want to do this? My sister calls me wilderness woman now because I lived out there for 6 months. No water, no electricity, no running plumbing. It's just me.
Where they do that at? I'm a city girl. Wait a minute. Wait. Tell me where this is at so I don't go there. Straight up. Oh my
That's,
goodness.
that's
That
my
sounds
man.
horrifying.
It wasn't. I loved every minute of it. Every
Okay, when
minute.
you say without water, right?
Hmm.
Uh,
Running,
you out.
running water. But
Okay,
I had water.
so it's like camping,
Yeah, but times 10.
right?
Girl, I had two tents. One of my tents blew away. The
Oh
wind was
no.
listen, I got stories for days. Listen, I had a ball. That 6 months changed my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
It did.
because it demonstrated your resilience and perseverance, your stick to itiveness. Of course, you're patting yourself on the back about
Oh,
how you are now. It's like, wow, I can actually do anything if I can get through
that's
this.
it.
So
Right.
it's fabulous.
Thank you.
And
Thank
still
you
look
so
good
much.
doing it. It's fabulous.
Listen, we got it's gonna still be hot. And Bougie, hi. I was just talking about you. Welcome. So that's my ride or die right there. Bougie been there since day one. That's my girl. Um, but yes, I that's my brother. Did you hear
I
him?
just want to say something, right? Today
Go
is
ahead.
Saturday, not Friday.
Yes.
The title of your
Oh,
live stream says Happy Friday.
girl, thank you. I gotta stop doing all the drugs at the
It's
same time.
okay. I mean, you're
Yeah, I was.
you're an
Yeah,
industrious woman, and you
thank you.
like maybe you still feel like it's Friday. I've been
I
there,
do. I do. I
but
feel
I would not be cool if I didn't tell you that.
that's what I mean. Like it's the situation of, hey, you got a booger in your nose. You know what I mean? Some people will
Same, yep.
they'll let you ride with the booger. You already be like, what? Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me there was spinach in my teeth? You
Right?
know,
Why did you say my lipstick wasn't right? You know what I'm saying? Like
something.
I can't fuck with people who don't want to tell me the truth
Either
now.
you want me to look good or you don't. And if you don't say anything
Yeah.
about what's taken away from my natural beauty,
Yeah.
then you a hater as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I
You
mean
know,
that's
it's
what
like,
you
oh, you
got.
thought that was funny. You thought that was
You
funny. I
want to
was
make
walking
jokes.
around with that you know, whatever's dripping out my nose or whatever's on my, you thought that was funny, huh?
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah.
those are the haters you got to watch out for, straight up.
And that's why I like to let people talk. Yes, I love to talk. I can talk about anything at any given time. But when I'm trying to find out who you are, the mic is yours. Because people tell on themselves all the time who they are when they start talking. When you give a person leeway, and that's usually what happens with me and men. Like I give them that comfortability, and then they get to spilling secrets. And I'll be like, "Why you tell me that though?"
I had a guy, he was an old high school boyfriend, and
Oh,
I'm forcing him to confess that he loves, needs, and wants me.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
I'm doing all this, you
Been
know.
there, been there. Yeah,
No, I'm leading him, right? Because what I'm eventually getting him to confess is the word that's most prominent in his
yeah,
spirit.
yeah,
And when he says that he needs me, because you know, I said, for what? He said comfort.
yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this tells me after all the years we've known each other, he doesn't understand nor respect how I think. Because if he did, he
Tell
would
it.
know that when I think of a woman's sole purpose is to comfort a man, that's some misogynistic crap. Like, so your only reason for needing me is
Mm-hmm.
to comfort you. You mean
Yes,
comfort you after you go outside and fuck up? Is that what you
yeah,
mean? When
yes,
you when you make mistakes, I'm supposed to comfort you through that? You
yes.
know, so you
You
know
that's
why
that
why
you my
should,
peace. That you my peace bullshit. Cause
yeah,
that's
that
what that
bullshit,
is. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Now,
and
what do
and
I get
I'm
in
gonna go
return?
deep in the paint with it. With I remember in the movie Django, I know black people use movie references all the time, so
I do
forgive me.
all the time. You don't have to apologize over here.
In the
We'll say
movie
anything.
Django, you
Go ahead.
remember when
I love that movie.
Jamie Foxx said to that other guy, he said, they gonna make her a comfort girl.
Yes,
Think
yes,
about that shit.
yes.
Think
They
about that.
had
That's
listen.
what men think comfort is.
That's it. Us.
Somebody that they can exploit at will.
We
That's
are an
what they think.
object. We are an object, and
And that's
because
when yeah, I went ghost. I'm just like,
yeah,
okay, I
yeah, that's
can't take you
enough.
seriously if you think needing me
Hold on,
means,
Mella. Hold on, real quick. Ain't no Mella slander in here, Nightish. You hit the link. And don't be saying crazy stuff about my guest.
oh, Nightish is my reluctant
I
friend.
know. I know. I mess with him all the time. I told him I'm gonna show up at his house because he in
Yeah,
Dallas.
he's quite something. Actually, he's multifaceted, and
That is crazy.
I think he has demonstrated that he's not going to tolerate anything other than a woman that adds value to his life. And I congratulate him for having standards. At the
Uh huh.
same time, he tends to not confront the ills of his personality.
Ah, well, that is what is called accountability, and they are
He
allergic to
tends
that.
to not do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and he has told me, and I take responsibility for this. He has told me, you don't get to allow, I'm sorry, you don't get to tell me how to talk. And that convicted me in my spirit, because there are times when a woman, due to experiencing
Yeah.
combating stigma, right? It's
Right.
like, oh, this
Right.
a black woman, she's going to be belligerent, she's going to be out of control, you
All
know,
the time.
yeah, all this stigma. And so
Yeah.
then you're talking to a black man that asserts, um you don't get to tell me how to talk. And
Well,
so I have a decision to
ooh,
make. It's like,
wow.
if he's using the MF word in a conversation with me, I find offense to it. And his response is, you don't get to tell me how to talk. I have got to just understand
Oh,
that he's an individual with standards of his own. My standard is not to be in a discussion respecting a
right.
person that's going to use the MF word in conversation with me, just like he has a right
Yeah.
to assert his standard as well. If you want to have a conversation with me, the MF word is going to come out, and that's just the way it is. The choice is mine as to whether or not to converse with him. He has been kind. He has been mean and everything in between. Nonetheless, I will not ever forget him. And that's significant. If you're somebody that I will not, I can say out loud that I doubt if I ever forget Nightwish. I doubt it. Like if I never spoke to him,
I got it.
Like ever again, I will not ever forget him. So that's significant. Because I don't really hold a lot of people in my mental Rolodex, you know.
I know that's right. I call it the natural eraser. There's a part of my brain that once I'm done with you, you are erased from the tape.
Yeah,
we don't do the block like that. We don't circle block. That's all I'm saying.
It's his talent, skills, and abilities, and the times when he was thoughtful in a way that he didn't have to be. That's a character that he hides most often.
Well, he has to.
Yeah, it's important to be defensive as a content creator. It's important because you never know when somebody's gonna go left on you. So you got to keep your chops sharpened when it comes.
And also too, these men are not gonna allow other men to be vulnerable out here. That's not gonna happen. As much bull they talk about being there for one another, you still don't get any vulnerability. Like I was saying before,
they're not built that way. They're not built to be vulnerable. Unfortunately.
But they are built that way. They just don't use it because we don't encourage it. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah. I'm just saying, as in my opinion, I believe that our traits are not gender specific. My sister and I was just having this conversation, right? Women like myself are accused of being masculine, right? And masculine because we have ambition, we stand on ours, we're creators, we want to change things, we have our own opinion, we are not pressed about having a dude, and that is the killer right there for me. Because I express that, look, it ain't that I hate on men, it's just that I just don't need that right now. Men take a lot of energy. They take a lot of energy to deal, and I don't know if I even have it to be like.
Hello?
Hold on, I'm gonna just take this out because it's not working. It's killing my
Oh, okay. I thought it was me. The screen was freezing.
Yeah, because I had to take it out. Hey, can you see me? Am I here?
Okay, you move it. Yeah.
All right. We had to switch the internet. But anyway, I do enjoy men like objects too. I see them that way. Mela, I'm gonna crack my brain open for you for a minute, so you know what I'm talking about. Cause I told my mother once, like, we was raised religiously, right? We were Baptist, and I was getting up in my teenage years, I think, and I was like, "Can you have a boyfriend in every country?" And she looked at me and was like, "Is it? Why would you want that?" I said, "So I know people when I go. I have somewhere to go." She was like, "Are you planning to sleep with these people?" I said, "I don't know." Then I asked her, I said, "Hey, I was in my like 20s." And she was like, we were talking about marriage and kids and stuff. And I told her, "Mom, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you now. I just don't think I'm gonna make you a grandmother. I just don't." And not because I didn't try. Believe me, I was trying.
It's not for everybody, It really isn't.
The thing. Why can't we accept that though?
Because people have control issues.
Woo,
and if you step outside of their expectation, then that's a problem for people with control issues. And that's all it is. I just and now right is right and wrong is wrong. There's
Of
nothing
course.
wrong with wanting sponsorship wherever you go in the world. And if you happen to be intimate with them, that's your lifestyle, that's how you get down.
Yeah.
I don't find that to be dangerous considering your level of intelligence. See, it'd be
And
different if
that's the
you was a
thing.
dummy,
Right.
and any fool
Then
ass
it,
man can recruit you. You're not being
right.
recruited, you're making a choice. There's a difference.
Yeah. And that's the problem now. That we making a choice. Now I was engaged twice. One was a felon and the other one was in radio. So I'm versatile.
Now, what's up with women being attracted to these felons? What's up with that?
Girl, I didn't
You
know
knew
he
he
was a
was a
felon.
felon.
Not until after. Let me tell you how it happened. I was 24. We was in the grocery store. We was at the Walmart. Christmas of whatever year that was. 2004, 2005, I can't remember. Welcome, Roxy. I'm honored. Hit the link if you can. I'm gonna put it in there again. I know it's pinned to the top, but so anyway, here's how I was in the we were all shopping, me and my family. So my baby brother, he was a little thing with my sister and my mother. So I had the cart. They had went to the side where the grocery part is, and I was on the clothes side. So you know how some Walmarts had that pamper display right there? So I'm walking and I hear this voice first. I'm talking bombastic. I'm talking,
Oh,
I
the
didn't see him first.
Mandingo tone.
You know he big. You know he a big man with this voice. Like there's no way. So I'm listening because it's two men talking. It's him and his friend. So they talking. So he helping him buy some stuff for his baby. I come around the corner, he's still talking. I look up, we lock eyes, and girl, it was over. It was over. We talking 6'4", big ass man, chest tattoo across, tall, just beautifully colored.
He was like,
Mm.
I got to climb this mountain right here,
Mm.
no matter what the terrain.
What it is, right? That's me. Listen, I told you I'm the wilderness woman, and we gonna get something popping. So it was over.
Yeah,
So
so
he,
that's okay. I get it now. You're a woman of accomplishments, and it would be a sense of accomplishment to climb that mountain no matter what the terrain. Okay, I feel you.
yeah, and it was worth it. But I'm just saying, not the
No doubt.
relationship side,
You
but
look
climbing the
happy to
mountain.
me
Yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah.
telling the story.
So, oh, cause I mean, he was good at that. Like, it's one of my favorite activities. So that's like okay.
But there's only so many, and that's valid. Although there's only so much time that people can spend in bed,
Thank
So
you. Right, it's
you
got to
know,
be something after that, and we had it. I do believe we had something that was kind of like love going on because he did. He wanted to marry me. We was supposed to, we was trying to plan our lives together. I remember we got into an argument about public school and private school because even during
yeah.
that time, I was like, if I have kids, my babies is going to either an Afrocentric school or they going to private school. I said because I went to public school and so did you. What did it do for us? No,
hmm And that wasn't a
no,
good enough argument, or rather
no.
discussion. He had to take control,
Yes,
and just because he's a man,
nothing
his
more, nothing more,
yeah, just
nothing
because
more.
he's a man, then his input is
Yeah,
the only one that matters, and that's
that's
where a
it.
lot of guys go wrong. You know,
And
it's like,
I'm a person that within my relationship, I don't mind being domestic. I don't mind all that shit they be talking about they won't. But again, what is my benefit?
what's
What
the
am I
incentive?
getting?
What's
Yes.
the incentive? And a lot of men think just
Yeah,
being a
what's the
man
benefit?
is incentive enough, and that's a problem. You
And we
just
are
being
about
a
to
man, sir, out there, you
yeah,
sirs out there,
yeah.
just being a man is not enough. Because here's the
No.
lingo, like, oh, she don't want a man. She don't need a man. It's like it takes more than
Yeah.
this man title. You know, like you think just being a man is enough. It's not.
Yes, they do. And what's so crazy is I've been doing like how do I put that? I was doing some research on black pill. Have you heard of this? Have
No,
you ever
please
heard of that?
repeat what you said. What's the name of it?
I, black pill.
Black pill. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
red
yes.
pill, black pill, blue pill. Okay, one of those pills. Okay,
So,
that's one of the
what I was
manosphere lingos, right? Yeah.
right. Well,
Okay.
because I stay on top of that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do follow a lot of manosphere dudes
Yeah, that
and women.
manosphere terminology, they all over the place.
Oh, it's like FBA, like all of that too. Like it's
That
a
too.
lot happening on the internet, right? Like y'all doing a lot, but what we should be doing. That's all I'm saying. But that's it. But yeah, I mean, I like I said, none of those things that they continue to complain that we don't do, women do it. I know they do. I know plenty of women in relationships, out of relationships, divorced, widowed, on the third marriage. Like I've met all type of women, and they men as well. Now some of them was bum asses, but I will tell you, I give props to the men that do what they say they're gonna do. I give props to the men that go out here and be a family man, so to speak, and want to build that life with them. I think that's fantastic. However, that should come with, oh, I need to check where my head is at before I decide to bring somebody in my life. And that's where I have
Hmm.
a problem with us not, well, I do and will do. Um, we have to have that conversation. And I'm all for having that conversation. Because it some people be like, oh no, don't say that. But yes, we are. We're gonna talk about, because y'all need to know. Ladies, y'all need to
Hmm.
know, because these men are doing some wild stuff behind the scenes. Did you hear about that French dude that
No.
went to jail? Girl, hold on. If you got, sit down. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Hold on to your chair.
I'm I have to help myself in, I guess. Okay.
It's not funny, but the reason I laugh because it's so insane. This man had been drugging his wife and letting men sleep with her.
Oh, that's a pervert.
Then they have been finding these Facebook groups where men are discussing how they have SA'd family members, their wives, daughters, mothers, even.
Perverts. Yeah.
Girl,
Degenerates, lowlifes, scumbuckets, perverts. Like, to be able to evaluate somebody's virtue is important. So I'm glad
yeah,
you're bringing this up, because a lot of people, they're just attracted to the physique,
yeah.
the presence, but they don't take the time to discover the dimensions of virtue and compatibility it takes for a healthy relationship. It's
Well,
like
because
there's nothing wrong with lusting somebody on sight, but to believe that that's all it takes to endure, or rather to um um how can I put this? Um
take your time, take time.
the 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 dimensions of compatibility and discovering
Mhm.
the innate virtues of someone is
Right.
oftentimes introduced in premarital counseling. And a lot of us, I just got off of a panel where I introduced that as well. Do we find that in the Black community,
Uh huh.
where we falter is we don't take premarital counseling seriously?
We
Um,
don't take any of the counselors seriously. I agree with that.
no, yeah, and there are tools of discovery within
Yes.
the modules of their education that can give us insight as to who we're really looking at before we, pair up with them.
Bella,
You
I love you. Listen, check this out. I made a
okay? I'm gonna be
test.
quiet. Okay.
No, don't. I want you to keep talking. I made a test to exactly what you're talking about, and I had dudes take this test. I made it. I'm gonna pull it up for you so you can see. But go ahead, please go on. You just snap that for me. Go ahead, you got it.
There's a book I remember a long time ago, The Path Less Traveled or some crap, but it was written by a white man, of course, because I was more so open-minded back then. So I felt like every ethnicity had something to offer that was helpful. As
Right.
time has passed, and I'm noticing that other ethnicities don't believe that. They don't practice that. They teach their children how to hate other people. You know,
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, well, it's in my best interest to be defensive at this point. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna take for granted that just because I believe in humanity that everybody else does. So, as
Yeah.
I've said, I was looking at this book, and it did have some worksheets in the back that asked a lot of questions. For somebody to reflect on about
Yeah.
themselves. And I introduced
Yeah.
it to my husband, who would be my husband. And you know what he said? He was like, I ain't trying to read no stupid ass book by no white man. He had that attitude.
Yeah.
And at first, um, how can I put this?
Take your time. Take your time. You are good.
At, at first I thought it to be ignorant of him. And what I later realized is that he was on the ball about having black pride, and I wasn't.
Right. I got,
See,
yeah,
he didn't
like
explain that due to black pride,
yes, why he did it.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be introduced to any reading material from anyone other than our people. He didn't explain that. He just shut me down. Like, I ain't trying to read that stupid shit. I know,
Right, right, right.
so when men don't practice effective communication,
Mm-hmm.
that can be and that's why counseling is important, because you guys learn how to communicate with each other. You
Well,
learn
see,
that just your outbursts about what you detest,
uh-huh.
and there's no further explanation, is leaving your wife in like,
Just
damn,
leaving
he
it
thinks
there.
what I'm trying to
Right.
introduce to him is stupid shit. Does he think I'm stupid? Like, what the fuck?
And
But
you
further
as a
explanation, and,
human,
and this didn't happen until years later. Years
but
later,
see-
he was like,
but
well, I'm all about black pride, and you came to me with something that wasn't by a
but
black
but you
author.
should have
You
explained.
should have already know.
Yeah.
You should have already.
No,
They be on that
how?
bullshit.
And but let us say,
It's like, what about you
oh,
need to explain something?
oh God. Okay. Right. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Those games that are played by some men, well, a lot of them, I ain't even gonna front. We ain't doing that. All men, yes, me. I don't know, but it's enough for them causing a fucking ruckus. That's let me just say that. But I don't look through that lens and go, all of you are like that. It's just like what you said. We don't know until we know. And the one thing though I'll add is that I'm not sure if you're religious, so I don't want to offend. But in my opinion, I feel like because we have been taught to put what we go through in a spirit's hand rather than trust the what was given to you as your intuition. We were given everything we needed to survive on this planet. All this extra shit is man's ability to do 50 million things at one time. That's why we got all the stuff that we do. None of this stuff grew up out the ground. It came from somebody's mind, and then now it's created. And that's the thing black folks have gotten away from. That pride is now a badge of disgrace. When last time you heard somebody say they was black and they proud?
It's been a while.
And for me, I am that person. I got friends from everywhere. That don't mean shit. I love my people. I love our struggle. I love our
Period.
achievement.
Our resilience, our
I love
beauty.
the fact right. We come and saw the world saw and sees. That's why I was like, y'all don't go through. You can't be in social media the way that you talk, because if you were, you would see the diversity, the beautiful women of color who have come together and working together
Mhm,
and doing shit. And that's what I know I have to show in this area because it's
mhm,
constant negativity. And then
mhm.
the gaslighting of, well, we just have to tell you shit. No, you're not. You're blaming women, and I don't care no more. And I'm not gonna sit up here and amen that shit because what y'all talking about, you don't know. You done dipped your dick maybe once or twice in your life, and you think you could tell somebody what to do. No, not over here.
Well, it's stripped out. There's speaking of the stigma,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say if anybody that's going to listen in the future, well, when people listen in the future and
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
what's going to happen is this example is brought up. The movie Sinners. Not, I
yeah.
don't know who's seen it, and I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there is this one character who
Which
basically
movie?
is
Wait, what movie you talking about?
a Sinners, the one
Oh,
that's
I saw it. I saw it.
yeah. So
Yeah,
in the movie, there's a woman that is an apothecarius. She's an apothecarius. That's what she
right.
is, right?
You
But
talking about the
but
black woman? What aren't you?
yeah, yeah,
The
the black
black
woman
lady.
that
Yeah,
knew a vampire from whatever. You like
yeah.
she what was happening, right? She knew to use pickled garlic, all that good shit. But my point
Right.
is,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying is the stigma. What I like to do is I like to watch movie reactions. Even though I seen them, I
Yeah.
want to watch what people
Oh,
say
we have a guest.
about the same movie that I've seen and whether or not their opinions differ. So
Hold on,
what
real
I've
quick.
noticed
Hold
throughout,
on, real quick.
no,
Cause see, I don't. Somebody's in the back. I just want to make sure. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I hope you're both having a good day.
Oh, I
well,
am.
that's very
Welcome,
kind of
Brad.
you. You as well.
Well, thank you. I
Welcome,
hope I didn't
welcome.
interrupt your conversation.
No, not at
Okay.
all. It says open panel. The sister about to finish, and then you're more than welcome to jump in after.
All
All
right,
right.
I appreciate that, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure. All right.
What I had noticed, observed, and processed is that there were so many people, black people, white people, everybody in between people that were quick to call her a witch, right? That they didn't give her the credit for the knowledge that she possessed that would come through in a clutch, to be honest with you, which is really an apothecarius. That's an apothec
And that's
someone who,
it.
yeah, she's an apothecarius. But what they chose, it's like, oh, she practicing voodoo. Oh, she's a witch. Oh, they talk about all this other. What I'm saying is the instinct. And Sammy in when he went into the church, people,
Right.
I've heard
Yes.
people assuming that he was gonna stab somebody with a guitar stick. Like it was just crazy how people make assumptions of black
Assumption.
Americans.
Yes.
Black
Yeah. We
Americans. And what
always.
I've also found is that the worst of our presentation is transferred overseas through media. Not the
Yes.
best,
It.
the worst. And this
Yeah.
is what we're fighting. We're fighting the stigma that has
Mm-hmm.
been cultivated through negative propaganda on
Yeah.
purpose. And with that,
Oh, okay.
I would like to hear the new guest with
Yeah.
and I'm honored that you came to join us. Thank you.
Yes. Welcome, sir. Please weigh in.
Well, I didn't get the whole conversation. I was looking for live rooms with cool people like yourselves, and you were at the top,
Oh,
so I figured I'd stop by.
thanks. Thank you. Thank you. So what we're talking about is stereotypes, especially within the black community, that we are represented by the worst of us on purpose. And it is a fight to show other sides of us, especially when it comes to social media. So that's kind of where we were going with the conversation. If you have
Well,
anything to add, please.
unfortunately, that happens with conservatives, liberals, Christians, Muslims. Every time somebody screws up, that's going to make the media, because they're vampires. They want to get whatever views they can.
It's a money game. But the sad part about it is they think about the money, but they forget about the consequence. I'm all for free speech. Say what's on your mind, but also take into consideration there are consequences for the things that you say. If you say some stuff online and your job decide to go, no, you can't represent us. Good day. Like we now use social media also as a window into someone else's life. That goes back to what you said, Mela, about assuming about people.
Yeah, since I can perceive that this is most likely a Caucasian male,
Hmm.
um, I'm not going to ask whether or not I'm right or wrong. I'm going to make my statement under this
Sure.
consideration. As a Caucasian male, or if you can imagine to be so in the event that you're not, is it safe to say that there is a fear of a black planet, like Public Enemy used to say in their song? Like, is there actually? I've heard conservatives say,
You took me back with that. Go ahead.
yeah, conservatives are Caucasian conservatives, wherever they're from, like be it German, Dutch, whatever, but they're established here. They claim to be established for hundreds of years, but I doubt that. You know, um, a lot of them are second generation at best, and what they're riding the popular opinion that they're going to be replaced somehow. That um, they're if I didn't know any better, I would think that there's a concern that blonde haired, blue eyed women are an endangered species. So they have to rev up their defense mechanism by producing propaganda that black people are quote unquote bad, and you're going to be ostracized if you not only reproduce with them but you're friends with them. Is that something that is that a thought process you're familiar with?
Well, you are correct. By appearance, I do look Caucasian. However, my family would call me a soup. I've got Indian in me, black. I've got many, many different colors, but I'm a lovely looking person if I decide to turn my camera on. As far as conservatives doing all that, I posted a link in your private chat that says that minority voters consider Trump awesome. They actually helped put him in office. So I don't see conservatives giving them any issues because, well, they're where they're at because of the black community.
That's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. It really behooves, like, I'm bewildered at this point, of people that can't see this guy for what he is. It's like how many felony convictions, grabbing women by the private parts, like how many mistakes does a person have to make in order to see the forest for the trees? Like, this is not
Well,
a decent man.
well, Mela, here's my
Not that
take.
all politicians are decent. I mean,
But we
like,
talking about him, and that's okay. I'm all
yeah,
for it.
yeah,
My thing is salute,
uh-huh.
welcome, low key, welcome, welcome. I will add to what you guys are saying on the economic side of this, because again, it's a money game in here. This is a man that's got dirt on everybody. Everybody. I find the parallel of P. Diddy, what's his name, Epstein, Donald Trump, all of these men have an attitude because these are men from the 80s. And you remember, I was
The
a little,
80s.
these are the 80s babies. Because his daddy gave him money. This is the same man that took his money and put out an ad to disparage 5 black children that ended up going to prison.
And people act like they got amnesia about that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Because I'm gonna tell you why they don't have amnesia. Here, I'm gonna give you another example. In this, and you know, we talk about the past. In the, I think it was 19 and 20, 30, somewhere in there, right before the Depression, they were trying to pass a bill of universal health care then. But because they didn't want black folks to have no medical, the poor white folks said, no, I would rather suffer than let these black folks have some good medical too. And we also have to take into consideration, if we're going to play in the pool of how this picture has been painted to us, they weren't sending their best to America. You notice how they only talk about
they said the degenerates
right? Mental illness. Why do we have so many serial unalivers in this country? Why? Do you know the FBI, the last time I checked, I think they said like it's between 35 to 50 active serial unalivers walking around right now.
But see, there are so-called blue bloods that are degenerates too. And you know, I mean, that speaking of Epstein, that guy that's royal over there in England, he was a part of the whole mix, so he's a degenerate too.
Well, I'll say this again. We are talking about, and Brent, as soon as I finish, you got it, sir. The thought of us actually having our own, when before, yes, we had folks burning what we built down. I get it. However, those towns in Tulsa, Oklahoma are still up. There are still black towns that can be refurbished. Are we moving to Oklahoma? Some of us might, which is cool. But what I encourage at this point is we have the ability to get a message to everyone globally. And we'll get to that in a minute, because you bring up such a great point about Black pride and the fact that we are now shaming each other because we have it. Go ahead, Mr. King.
Well, I know this is a little far back in the conversation. I believe her name is
No
Mella.
worries.
Too.
Yes.
Mella.
And I apologize. I'm chocolate.
Oh,
and this Mella.
Well, I was going to respond to something she had said. She had brought up accusations that had been made about Trump, and Trump has definitely done some unjustifiable things that annoy me. But there was a guy I grew up on listening to, one of the greatest musicians of all times, Michael Jackson. I don't know if you two are fans or ever listened to his music, but he was accused of horrible, terrible things. But in real life, he was a wonderful person who gave money and did all kinds of great things. And I don't know if you realize this, but I watched a documentary recently that showed that him and Donald Trump were close friends. He actually helped Michael Jackson through a lot of issues that were going on and helped him on some things.
But Michael Jackson wasn't the president of the United States.
Wow, that's a new one for me. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, that office holds a different level of recognition than someone who's the king of pop. Okay, so I appreciate that you invoke the amazing, great, will never be dead in our souls, Michael Jackson. I appreciate that, because I am reminded of everything that he has done to influence musical culture. What I will say is that is vastly different than holding the highest office on the planet. That's different. Michael Jackson is an entertainer. We're talking about a leader of, quote unquote, the world. And to have someone that is vulnerable enough, is not gonna work. It's like, maybe he's too old to conduct shenanigans. Granted, all I'm saying is that what were people thinking with all this evidence of shenanigans? You know,
Well, because again, racism. Mela, it's racism. It is a
the
hate.
last thing they want to see is another,
Yeah,
you know,
they don't want to. They don't
non-pale
want another
person.
brownie in near that office again.
Yeah.
Again, when we talk about this country and we want to say that we're educated and we're advanced, but we're not.
And they don't want a woman. Like,
Now,
I when Hillary lost, that hurt me, man. That really hurt
well,
me.
it hurt my
Hillary was
mom
gonna
too.
set the country straight. Hillary was gonna do.
Well,
Hillary
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
give
make it
you.
right.
But hold on, Mela. But she was thrown up on the like. I look at it the way politics in this country, especially when it comes to women, is no different than the witch trial. Because again, a woman too strong seems to be a problem. Yes, she may have done great things, but all we hear about her is negative shit, right? Kamala, negative shit. But we're supposed to be okay with the pedophile running the office. We're supposed to be okay with a man who is comfortable talking about how he will sleep with his daughter.
That's crazy.
This is a man that said, and this is all on tape.
It's
Like,
all
this
it's
man don't
evidence.
know
It's
how
not
to
a
shut
hidden.
up.
It's not shut away
Yeah,
in some cave somewhere. This is public
right.
knowledge, and people voted for him
But
anyway.
this is what I'm saying, Mela. For a person like myself, here I'll put it here. I love sociology. I'm all into it. And watching and studying people and how they react. I knew they were gonna put her in office. They were not gonna have a black woman run this country. Thank you, Mr. King, for coming up. They're not. They just ain't. They're not ready. We don't have
Why do you
enough.
think Mr. King brought up Michael Jackson as a comparison
Somebody
to the president of the United States of America?
Well, what he was trying to say that don't throw don't
Nice
throw the
try, bro.
water.
Nice try.
Don't throw the water without the baby. I don't know. Here it is, everyone. And to Bougie's point, and I'm glad she brought it up. Yeah, Sean Combs, I knew he was a perv from get-go. I never liked him. His lips was spitty. What talent did he offer other than taking music and disparaging and disregarding artists? Like what's his song all by himself? He's still paying Sting money right now. For every step you take, he has to pay him. I think it's like $7,000 or something. I don't know. But I think it's great.
You know what? I've been a pretty much a government worker all my life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what that comes with is a sense of assuredness regarding your finances. So I'm not really into chasing paper like that. I know people who are. They live off commission. They they chase the money, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because of the stability that I was able to enjoy, I've just never been like a money chaser like that, you know.
Well, because money, sex, and power, and
Money
respect.
is power. It's just that there's guaranteed
power.
income, and then there's there's revenue that's guaranteed for you, and then there's income you got to chase.
But here's the thing.
And I wasn't in that position. Like, I was
really?
never a salesperson. I was not ever, like, not even in elementary school when they had us selling those goofy ass donuts in hopes of getting it right.
You got donuts. I had the candy bars, and then you get
all that shit. It's like my people never really
labor.
Well, it was never forced upon me to make something happen for myself.
I like that you
I had to choose, right?
Yeah,
when I joined the military,
gave you options, and thank you for your service. My dad.
Yeah, when I joined the Air Force, I made a choice, but I made that choice based on the fact that there wasn't a war. What I found myself caught up in is a war, and they gave me a lot of distinguishment, but you know, because of the trauma of knowing that my life was in the hands of fate, and at any given moment, what I didn't exercise was consideration of taking what I did seriously. You know, I just looked at it as something I did, but what I didn't understand was that
Yeah.
Being an aircraft armament system specialist means you were in the real Air Force. You weren't sitting behind a desk. You were loading A9 missiles
Mela,
that were
stop.
sent to Saudi
Wait.
Arabia to
Hold on, Mela.
destroy,
I
men,
just
women,
want
and
to,
children.
real
And I
quick.
got to live with that. You know what I'm saying?
And
I got to live with the fact that I participated in the destruction of
mhm,
men, women, and children in the interest of preserving our way of life. I got to live with that. And so I'm so caught up with knowing that about my career or so-called AFSC. I got to live with that. And I was not giving myself credit for the fact that when you go to Target, when you go to Walmart, when you go anywhere, you don't have to
mhm.
worry about bombs or anything coming out of the sky to destroy your home because of how massive our
Yeah.
defense system is. And it disgusts me that
I understand.
someone like Donald Trump is in control of
Have
this
you seen?
amazing defense force. That's
But this is what
disgusting
I'm
to me.
saying. This is what I mean. When you take the theatrical away, because remember, we've also been taught by media, I'm gonna just say media of all kind. That includes newspaper, all of it from beginning to end. Because we were born in the middle of this. We didn't start it, but I also give a kind of give a nudge in the gut to my parents. Because I'm like, wait a minute, what was y'all doing? Where's our protection? Why are these people allowed to come and take my friends to jail?
They were watching
Allowed
Soul
to
Train, baby. They were too busy shaking their ass watching Soul Train.
then
They got
I've always
complacent
been a
with
community
the
fighter.
government jobs, the the progression
When
of
you said that, that's what they used to
finances.
tell me. Get you a government job, girl. Get you a husband, have kids.
That's all
Everybody
they
I
told us.
knew.
That's all they told
Yeah,
us.
either work for the post office, work for either you got bigger perks if you work for the city in certain areas. I'm from the
Get that
Midwest
government
and the
job.
South,
Hmm.
and now I'm on the West Coast. And so for me, I was the corporate one. I was the I'm trying to
I
be
I
the
admire
man.
corporate people. I do.
Woo, girl.
That's a hell of a strain to put on yourself.
Well, because I
Because you got to
noticed.
wake up every day with that as a priority, as opposed to all I need to do is my 7.5 hours and I can go home. Like it
Yeah,
to be in corporate, it takes more of a commitment,
and I
you know.
kind of fell into it because I was always a more physical type of person. I don't mind getting dirty. I don't mind digging. I don't mind building. I love that kind of stuff. Let's just say I was that kid with the Legos on steroids. Like I'm building a castle, you know what I mean? I definitely was that kid. And
You're
I wanted to
like an
know how it
extremist.
worked. No, like
Yeah.
my parents were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Militant, because my father was in Vietnam. My mother
Oh
was,
yeah.
and
Okay.
see, they don't
Shout
talk
out to
about,
him.
yeah, they don't talk about the men that went there. They sent black men to the front line on purpose.
It was horrifying.
They poisoned these men, and I am a direct descendant of a person who had Agent Orange. And the government, our illustrious government, finally in, like, I think it was 2019, 2020, I have what is it, neuropathy? It's non-diabetic neuropathy because Agent Orange is a nerve agent. Because
Yeah.
see, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia at 18. Where would I get that? Where and how did I develop it? You know what I mean? Then on top of that, as I got older, I learned that I developed a disease called dystonia. And as I was doing the research, I went. I found these documentaries and news stories about the children of Vietnam, and they all have these horrible nerve disorders. Some are completely paralyzed. Some are disformed because it not just messes with your nerves, it messes with your muscles. Like, to give you an example, my arms will lock like a doll. Like you have your hand straight up, like dolls that you swing their
Yeah.
arms straight up in
Nerve
the air.
impingement. Yeah.
Mine will lock like that, and they'll stay like that, and it's excruciating. And all of this stuff started developing later in life. It I was always a physical person. I played tennis, I played basketball, I ran everywhere. Like no one's I was out the
Mhm.
door. When the sun was up, I was
You
gone.
athletic. Yeah. An athletic woman. Yeah.
And I love to swim. Now that's my favorite. I love to swim.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm black and I can swim. Right on. Anyway, it made me cry. I was devastated because my government sent my father over there. He was drafted in, and he's 18 years old. Because unfortunately, someone unalived my father, and I ended up being a part of. It took 5 years of
My
learning.
condolences, of
Well,
course.
thank you. It's been a minute, but I have had to learn to forgive my dad for a lot of shit. And now that I understand him more because of the things that I am now going through that are a direct link to him. So, like they said, my dad had schizophrenia. I don't think so. I think he had a very severe ADHD, and trauma will the brain will develop it in a form of coping in trauma. There's so much that we may not believe that we need to
Hmm.
know, but these things are important. And as I was going down this rabbit hole,
Hmm.
I learned so much because my dad used to like my mother used to get on him all the time because she was like, she's not old enough. Why are you taking her to these places? So like he would take me to his meetings. Like I would be sitting there listening to these men talk about their lives. That's why I be saying like I know people be like,
Yeah, that
oh,
would
you
be
don't
great.
know.
Right.
I done heard some shit, Mella. I done
I believe you because
heard
it was too much for me to deal with. Those war veteran group meetings, they coming up with stuff that's just off the wall, and I couldn't do it
girl.
anymore. I was like,
But
I didn't come here to have my little
yeah,
ears
yeah.
traumatized.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you playing it to me, like, okay, I could go here, I give to my country, go back to school, whatever it may be. But you sold a bill of goods. My mother, she got my one of my friends out of um, going to the military. So she was like, we were talking about going together, but I was like, I don't want to go into the army. I want to go into the Air Force. I want to learn how to fly. And I used to say that back in the day. I was in high school and my father forbade me. He told me, you will not be going into the military at all. It is not for you. And it ain't, especially a black woman. But then I know a lot of black women who've gone through, and I hate to say it, but yeah, the same story, the harassment, the same stuff on another level. And then you got to keep it quiet.
That's the thing, right?
They don't be thinking,
I'm very fortunate that,
the
and it's only by fate. I'm very fortunate that those atrocities didn't occur with me.
mm-hmm.
Um, and what I had to stop doing was pretending that I could relate to women who have been through that. I haven't. So I
But
would
you're
get like,
not bad. You're not wrong because of that. That's the thing. We all have different experiences. And that's that
right,
part.
right.
And I'm glad that you said it because it's almost like, oh, well, you don't know because nobody goes through the same exact thing, but we do go through the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Like,
This is true. Yes.
if that wasn't the case, then we wouldn't have statistics every year on how many people. go up out of here. How many people crash in a car? Why do we have these stats? Why aren't people not doing it? Drunk driving. Oh, yeah, here. You was just handing me stuff and I was just taking it because it's food. Like, I don't care. Anyway. And then we get to this place. Like, we romanticize the wrong parts of this. I'm going to be real. I think it should be separate. I know I'm going to get flack. But I think it should be separate. I think the women should be their own army and the men should be their own army. Y'all can work together, but I think it should be separate.
A lot of them would be safer that way.
Yeah.
There are predatory men. That's not a secret. And unfortunately, there are predatory women. So it's like, it's hard to
It was go
look
back to
over.
what you said. How do you know somebody's a pervert?
It's just
But
like,
you have
I like
your discernment. You have your discernment. That's what you were saying. The
yeah,
intuition, the
discernment. Yeah.
understanding. We know. Just like, I mean, we show discernment on here. It might not be as clear sometimes, but discernment of, I'm not gonna go to somebody's panel just to start some shit with the panel. But we know that there are people out here who do that on purpose. Come and derail, come cause some drama, something because people like it. Or that person is on I like it. I've seen that. Oh, I want to come in here and argue. Why?
There was a time it seemed like it was protocol with these black channels that if you're not here to
fight,
argue with somebody, why are you here?
Well, that's the vibe I got the first time I went over to Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was on the panel one time, or this was like years ago. I think now, like three years ago. I didn't like it. I don't want to sit here and have to yell and cuss to get. Hey, Hustler Muscular, thank you for asking.
Muscular.
How are you ladies doing? We're doing fantastic.
He's wonderful.
Ain't he though? I was one of his first co-hosts. I'll be everywhere. I will tell you this, Mello. I have had nothing but tragedy in my life. All around. Losing people, finding out people who they really were. Just like boom, boom, boom. People leaving my life that I thought would always, would be there. Well, I have learned that my family can be made up of anyone. It's your intent and what you want to do as a human being. And to what you were saying earlier, because I know I get pushback on it, but we have an opportunity to have group economics that can then feed communities that can help those of us who need it, because there's a lot of Black people in different demographics, elderly, our vets, our deaf, our blind. Like, we don't talk about it. I'm talking about it. These people have to exist too. Did you hear what they did about Job Corps? I don't know if anything changed. He stopped the money. And that's what I'm like, come on, man. What are we doing? Mela, where you go? You still with me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to cook.
Girl, what you doing? Yeah. Okay,
dinner.
That's okay. I'm going to pull up my TikTok anyway, so that's perfect. So you.
But Job Corps, as I've mentioned before, it's to see the forest for the trees. There's an effort to shorten the gap between the wealthy and the poor. It's in wealthy people's best interest to restrict opportunities, and now that a lot of people are foolish enough to vote for these jerks, there's some things in play.
Women have been downplayed, even though we're some of the best bosses and CEOs across the country. We run in the world too. But then men will say women are in control. No. The issue is your access to sex, your access to my comfort, like you said, Mella. That's the problem. Listen, I have had men argue with me why, like, to make me believe or understand or feel bad because I was single. I apologize, y'all. I'm starving, so just don't pay my snacking any attention. Anyway, like I said, I find it interesting that we want to put people on these. We don't want to be put in a box, but we putting people in boxes instead of just letting people be who they are. However, understand being who you are has consequences. Like myself, yeah, I'm doing this on my own in one way, and then I've gotten help from other people and other human beings. Like, I don't believe in this, oh, we so disconnected. No, we not. And I'm gonna prove it. Excuse me, girl. I'm gonna have to eat these and come back. I'm starving. Hold on, let me mute up. This is horrible.
Hello?
I'm here. Girl, I'm
Okay,
so
okay.
sorry.
I'm back. My bad. You know how you got to make sure that your food not burning. Um,
Girl, you do not have to apologize. I'm over here killing this nugget. My sister got me some food.
your sister got
And
you doing what?
she ordered me some food.
Oh, well, see
Okay.
that's a delight, right? Like, when
I'm
you go
blessed
to a
and I'm
restaurant,
lucky. Like that's
when you go to a restaurant and everybody's obligated to be nice to you, that's a now I know what it feels like to be a man with those expectations, because that's pretty much what men have regulated wives to be, someone
yeah.
that serves him, right? You
Yes,
know,
and you better be nice.
and it's like, and that's, and
Yeah.
so when you are yourself, when you experience being served, that's some pleasant shit. That's
Yes,
like, oh my God, this is
Mella.
like,
I
I
love it. I
need
love it.
somebody in my life that's serving me, you know. So I understand why men are holding on to
Yeah, they are tight.
to dominance. Like, they're holding on to dominating a woman as much as they can, because to let go of being served
Yes.
as an expectation
They don't want it
is,
from another man.
oh no. They want, it makes them feel like a man for a woman to do it. Like,
And
you
you
could
know
be
what?
wealthy. You could be wealthy and you could have like butlers, not maids, butlers. Like, you got a butler, right? Like,
I
and
want a butler.
I do too.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
I will
Let
wake
me
up
tell you
I
something.
will wake up happier
Please,
with that.
please. Yeah, okay, let's talk about that.
It's
Because
like,
that's
you
what I
got
was
everything
saying.
you want. You just need to serve me.
That's
That's a
it.
that's a power
And
position.
and
Who
that's what
wouldn't
I
want that?
mean. Guess and then
That's why these men are holding
so
on to this, gaslighting us,
come
thinking
on,
that, oh,
girl.
it's a woman's
Yes.
place to do this, this, this. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Uh-huh. This is what they do. Boo, 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 boo.
They
Yes,
gaslight us,
because
man.
they have to keep you. Do you know how many men that ask me out here, ain't you lonely? Ain't
Hell
you
no.
sad be by yourself?
There's billions of
And
people on the planet. I'll
here's
make
what
it
my
work.
answer is. I be like, I don't have to worry about whether somebody coming home. Don't. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. This is not this loud in my ear. I don't even know what happened, but that's loud. Hold on. What kind of? Okay. Okay. It's
Well,
loud,
I
but
hear
I
you
got.
just fine. So
Okay.
I
Good.
wait.
So
I
I'm
wait.
gonna play. I'm gonna play these videos. We're gonna look at some videos from my TikTok because they don't care. Like you can use TikTok. Um, because what we were talking about was, I'm the point of finding love, being in love. Yes, bougie. Okay, wait. Now y'all gonna make me. So listen, I have a yacht and a jet that I got my eyes on. Yes, it's some ex-prisoners, but it's still nice. Get it? I don't care. I get that. I don't need it to be brand
Are
new,
you
baby.
gonna
I
let
need it
them
to
shoot?
work.
Are you gonna let them shoot rap videos on your yacht? Ah!
Come
More
on,
money,
Bella.
more money,
Come
more.
on, bring your husband. Come on, we kicking it. People think I'm lying, yo. I'm trying to tell you. All I'm gonna do is make a call, like, hey,
Ain't
yo,
nothing like a good yacht,
yo.
baby. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now we gotta look at yachts. Hold on. Listen, I told my mama that, like, I was a kid, and she asked me, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" I said, "I want to have a business. I want to be in charge," and that's how I've been. I'm very thankful for that. Let me tell you something. I could have easily been a statistic. Single mom, nothing really around us. The men around us was shaky and flaky. My daddy was suspect. Like, it wasn't, but I didn't want that to just be my identity. Yeah, I was raised. I do. Okay, so we're gonna look at these videos. We're gonna talk about computer love. Computer love.
They wanted me to be a housewife when I was a little girl.
Yeah, I heard that
And
story
I
too.
got to a
I hate
point where I was just like, are you kidding me?
What is the benefit of being a housewife? If somebody can tell me what the benefits are, then I'm all for it.
Some people conscribe their minds to make that a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah,
However,
just
to each
simple,
his
simple
own.
needs.
To each his
But
own. I'm not
I
downing
would.
anybody for what they find valuable to them, but
It's not you
that's not
down
for
there,
everybody.
Bella.
It's just
Not
not.
you. You know what it is? It is forced on us. It is pushed on us. Oh shit, this ain't even. Hold on, real quick. I gotta sign out of this one. Um, we are treated like some kind of toy, and that is the stuff that make me
Exactly.
tired. Because you sold me a bill of damn goods. Now you gonna give me, oh, take the baby, and you need to have this, and you needed it. No, you lied. Everybody lied. Y'all don't know shit. We're all flying by the seat of our pants, and we
Period.
making shit up, and we love tradition. People are sheepish. Some people step out of the lane and make something cool or create something, but the majority of us are following along with the rest of the world. So nobody is sitting here pretending like, oh, what I'm saying is the gospel. But I am tired of pretending as though Black Americans are not affected by that. You can
You
get
know who
that.
told the truth
Get the
as
fuck
much?
out of my face. It's crazy.
There's this
Go
guy
ahead.
that told the truth. Very popular man. His
Mm.
initials begin with KS.
No, no,
And
no,
what he
it
said,
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Kevin
Go
Samuels.
ahead. I know who you talking about. Go ahead. I like you,
Okay.
Mella, so you can talk about him on here, but usually I know.
I
Go
know,
ahead.
I know. I want to ostracize him too, but I'm going to say something that he confessed that men
Okay.
think.
Go. Yeah,
He
go ahead.
said in one of his podcast live streams, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
you women need to let us use you. We can't
Yes.
be nothing if you don't let us use you. When he
Come
said
on.
that, I said, there it is.
Well,
There
that's
it is.
it. That's it.
Men are nothing
But
unless they can convince
they
us through
don't.
gaslighting and intimidation and all types of other crap
Oh
to
my God.
allow us to be used for their will. And we
Okay, so
don't have to put up with that. Sorry, not sorry.
and that's the thing. What you think we fought for?
We
Why
ain't
would
gonna put
there
up with that.
need to be?
They
Why
want
did
us to
we
put up
have
with it,
to?
but we don't have to.
We fought for our humanity. These women fought for our humanity. That is what I mean by you looking out for the for the next group. And I am too. I got nephews. Where's our black kid clothesline? Where's our black channels for our babies?
Where are
Where?
our airlines?
Come on. Oh, hey, wait. You know, Mella, guess who going out of business?
Who?
What was this? Jet, it's either Jet Blue or the other one, the Spirit.
Spirit.
You
I heard
know,
Spirit was janky. Is that
it is.
true?
It is Yankee.
I heard it
It is
was.
Yankee. It is. Look, and do you know how it really is easy to get these things? Cause I'm gonna tell you something, Mella. I'm going all out. Too much ain't enough for me, like Luther Vandross said. Okay, Never too much.
That's how you make it in a capitalist society. That's how you make. See, we
Exactly.
got to deal with reality. This is a
Come on.
capitalist society,
Yeah.
and like
How
to
quit
pretend that
pretending.
it's not is
Come on.
really dumb.
Well, that's the argument. It's the same like the dating argument. Men can easily see the empathy. This is why I know when I said that earlier about men being vulnerable. No, bullshit. Because I see them give empathy to their homies, to football players that they never
You're right.
meet.
You're right. They follow football like a soap opera, but then want to clown us.
Basketball. It is a fucking soap opera.
It is a soap opera.
Skinny ass grown men running around throwing a ball.
They know
And
their
they
personal business. See, it'd be different if it was just sports.
gossiping.
But
You
they got
gossip.
these ESPN, they got all these shows, and what do they focus on? They focus on the personal stories of these players, which thereby makes it a soap opera.
Mela, they've turned us all into voyeurs. We pay to watch each other. We watch each other for free. We talk about each other, make money off each other. So that's why I said, fuck all
That's
this.
capitalism, baby.
And that's what I'm saying. We can all eat.
Ain't nothing free but staying black and death.
Paying your taxes.
Ideally, you pay your taxes. Ideally, let's not mention Wesley Snipes. Ideally, you pay your taxes. Or
he paid his bill. He got some money now because he was in the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Yeah, they're giving them work. Yeah,
get that man some shit. Get that man a check.
Get that man a gig. Get that man a gig.
Get Blade back here. He said he wasn't gonna play Blade again.
He said, like he got options. He better wise up.
Mela, not you gonna say like he got options. I love it. Hold on, you don't make me forget. What was we looking up first? Thank you for coming up and hanging out. Oh my God, you're funny. But
I appreciate you. I was just attracted to your style, and I had to tell you about some things that were on my mind because you said open panel, and I was like, here we go. I'm getting ready to say some stuff that's on my mind, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh yes, we all need those places. That's what I try to do, and I'll be more consistent as we get closer to the winter because I'll be inside. But I enjoy the connections that I make and have made out here. And I don't just do lives here. I do them on Instagram sometimes. Cause like when I was up on a property, that's all I could do. I could jump on Instagram, give everybody an update. Girl, look at all this homely. You ever seen them documentaries where it be like the indigenous people and they live in an ice cave? That was me. I was all around with it. I'm putting a video together because I got pictures and video clips and stuff. Try to put it all together, and when we get ready to drop this,
that's going to be impressive. It might motivate people, So that's
what I hope.
That's
hope
cool.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: you can live fancy and be off the grid. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with technology. Here's an argument I thought was hilarious. So when ChatGPT first came around, I tested it out, I had questions. And then I went to other different ones. And all my requests was about creating Black community, creating Black economics. How can Black women do da-da-da-da-da? And I got them all. What I loved is the responses that I was getting from these different AI models.
I want to hear it if you got a moment, because I've been hearing people talk about ChatGPT. Me being the age that I am, I don't really stray off into doing anything different at this time in my life.
Never too old.
How satisfying were the answers and why?
Yeah. Here, this is how I've been using it. I know it's been out there. Oh yes, Bougie, the clip. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna make sure because I got it up. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna show you. So, okay, I got that set up, and then so I ended up. I'll go here first because this is the first one, of course. ChatGPT. I tried it. I've been on ChatGPT since 2023. Um. Okay. So wait a minute. Hold on. Why is it trying to get me to do something? Why, y'all? You ain't gonna give it to me for free? But anyway, what I've been doing is learning as much as I can about the technology and the information. Because to me, I look at it like a big ass librarian. Like I was a kid that if I wanted to know something, my parents would be like, "Go to the library, pick up a dictionary." We had encyclopedias,
Yeah, look it up. Yeah.
so that's where I get my
Or they
research
sat us in
came
front of the
from.
television.
Yes, my parents. Well, my mother, she didn't have it. My dad was more the video game guy. And we couldn't play video games with him because he would get mad and start the game over if he was losing. Trauma, just crazy. He was a big
Yeah.
child. Yeah, he was a big kid. But I look at the technology that has altered our lives and made it better. And, of course, humans are going to always find a way to do something crazy with something. Who cares about those people? But that is what we focus on the most. So my focus is let me utilize if all this information is in here, then I know economic information is in there. And so I'm happy to send you. I'll send you the link because or I can show it, pull it up on. I'll pull it up on my screen after we look at these clips because again, these are simple. Like how do I put it? I have created on paper my virtual empire through using these different AI agents to clear my thoughts and get information and statistics and we estimate and I mean even down to the figures. And then there's even the one I use all the time, Claude. They'll make a website for you. They'll make an app for you for free. And if you want to upgrade, the most you pay I think is like $20. But you don't even
It's
have to
called
pay.
Claude.
Claude AI. Yes, that's my favorite.
Wow.
So I've been using it like especially with trying to get as much information that is out there about Black people. We need to be a part of this. This information that is given is affecting us. We do have a bad economy, but we have the ability, and this is why I say like I don't do the blame game. My thing is, okay, Mela, where you go shopping at? Where's your grocery store? You still muted.
Actually, I've been going to. I was in love with Whole Foods until I
Hmm.
realized that I was enchanted by Whole.
Got you.
There's only so many things that Whole Foods can offer me that
Right.
other stores can. So I use Whole Foods for those specialty items, right? And
Gotcha.
so then the next one is something called Pete's Fresh Market, and
Okay.
then the other one is a local grocery store,
Hmm.
and then we got the neighborhood delicatessen that happens to have some pantry items. Like,
Nice.
so I'm not committed to one.
Right. You don't have to.
I'm not a one trick pony when it comes to grocery stores. You know, I know what's
Stella,
over here. I
not
know
a
what's
one.
over there, and I'm gonna find the best opportunity.
Right.
That's what
Okay.
I do. So I don't have a favorite. I just want what I want.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I went and asked, how could I build or create a chain of grocery stores specializing in Black products, like a neighborhood Walmart, that side, hair products, clothes. Hold on. It shot me back a whole setup, a whole like model to kind of get my mind going and go, okay, what about this? What about that? And so we can pick a topic. I'm gonna play these videos. We can pick a topic after that, and I'll show you how it rock. And it's just for me, some of them are hilarious. Yes, just somebody said that. Hey Mo, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Like always. I apologize. I'm on snack duty. Anyway, now, not all my brothers. All right, I'm only doing that once. But like I have shared that we could do um small manufacturing here in the US.
Small manufacturing
Um
heaters
like
for what?
oh hold on real quick. But no, as like okay, say for instance, I'll give you what would they say? Okay, so when he did the tariffs and we need semiconductors,
Right, 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 right.
I went to Claude. Oh, oh, you can okay, you don't have to. I'll take the donation. Thank you, Mo. Let me put it in here. Anyway, like I said, we have the opportunity to create that because we have empty manufacturing all over the country. And again, with technology, one part can be made in Indiana, another part can be made in Georgia, another part can be made. It's the same dynamic. It's just in house. That's how you build a group
Mm-hmm.
economy. I'm sorry. So I even brought it down to this. There's an article that inspired me to look even further. It came out in 2023. It was McKinley, I think. I think it's McKinley, and they did a study on Black people and our dollar in this country. They already had estimated that our buying power is was over 1 trillion
It's
dollars.
massive.
Right. So in my brain, as I'm reading this article, I learned that in these five areas: education, finance, housing, food, medical. Oh, I added one, and transportation. Because one of these I think I added, but these areas we are not being catered to. These companies that we give money to leave over $300 billion on the table every year. If and that's how much they would get if they created for us. So in my head, I said, wait a minute, you mean to tell me this is what we should do? Hey, ain't it? Okay, hold on. I want to make sure. I think that's it. CHOC. My picture is up there, Mo. So that's why I do that. People are like, not your picture. Hey, look, I ain't trying to be shady. It's me. And thank you. And thank you. Let me go in here. I think I got to do it this way. But anyway, I put myself in a position of going, okay, I'm about to take all the things that I'm learning and I am going to create something that's going to better my community because there are still people who need help. That's it. Period, point blank. That's it. People still need help. And I'm tired of the lie.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
got everything. We got everything. Do you know the average Black person um makes about 48,000 a year?
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
The
It's
average.
yeah, the average.
Okay.
And that is hold on real quick. So see, I played around with this, so this will be a perfect segue. I could just show you. Um hold on. And so let me share let me run my screen on y'all real quick. No, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. I apologize that I hadn't done it already. I thought I did. Okay, so this is ChatGPT. This is where I'm at right now for those who just came in or listening. Um, so they call them chat, but as you can see, I've been yeah, I I got a lot on my mind. Let me just tell you. So let me find the one I wanted to share with you guys. Is it here or Claude? I'm wondering if I did that in Claude. Maybe. Let me go to Claude real quick. I think that's where more of it is. I thought I'd done it. But anyway, yeah, in my spare time, I like finding out, okay, how can we help our community? And it all started with me wanting to build a house for my mother. That was it. And the next thing I know, she telling me you need to build communities for people. And
Oh
that was
wow.
that was the last thing she said to me. Like
Oh wow.
we I lost her that same year. And so yeah. I made a promise.
Yeah. That's
I'm just saying.
devastating, man.
It was. It was. My mother was my best friend.
Yeah, that's
Um
devastating.
we grew up together. Girl, we was exactly 20 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Mom. My mom was very spiritual. She was a very religious friend. And that's why I try to be the best person I can be. But she was one of the few people in the world that really understood me. That my brain just sometimes it worked different, and then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it worked the same. Like I'm not saying I'm not. I don't think that I'm special in that way. I'm special because my mama told me I'm special. I'm special to her. However, I did test myself to see if this was really what I wanted. I test myself all the way up to this moment. I ask myself every day, okay, who you fighting for? And like I said, I got nephews coming up, babies. I got nieces. And I can't I'm not gonna sit here and just watch them have to go through the same things we went through. Why? To prove what? I'm gonna make sure my family's taken care of. That's my goal. Cause that's why I said, Mela, I'm not dating again till my money right. Like for real, for real. Cause
Yeah.
I don't want nobody coming there asking me nothing crazy like, so what you bring to the table? Nigga, I built the table. Like, what is you talking
I, yeah, they get us caught up with all these clever sayings. Seems to
honey?
me if they focused on what it takes to actually be a leader
Come
as a
on.
man instead of coming up
Yeah.
with these clever sayings, maybe we get somewhere. Like, you know,
Mom
how you gonna lead when you don't know
let
where
me
you're
see. Hold
going?
on. Let me see. Right. Well, or you don't even have a plan. What you talking about going? They sitting on the couch.
They don't have plans.
That's what I'm
They don't
saying.
know
Ain't no
how to
plan.
lead. They just know how to complain.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they do that very well.
And it doesn't take a plan to complain. You
Thank you
have to have a
for
plan to
here you go.
lead.
You ready? And this is where me and the men just get into an argument. Check this out. I created this with Claude. It's a business plan to have
That's
online
what's up.
trade stuff.
That's what's
And
up.
check it out. We created it like the actual like website. This is all of the stuff you go and you can go and verify. The links are in there. This I was sharing to the brothers. You know how the brothers tell me your idea is stupid. That's what
But he's gonna be using that. See, that's the
that's what he
gaslighting thing.
said, right? And I told him, I said, and I would not let it go. I was like, oh, what you talking to me for? I'm stupid. Nah, chocolate. I ain't letting you go of shit. Y'all get on here and talk about the same stuff every day, and you up here talking about let it go. You let it go. Quit worrying
Yeah,
about my business so much. But
you're
anyway,
providing advanced information that
yes,
is
now,
a tool to assist leadership,
right,
and he's gonna call
right,
that stupid. That
yes,
brother is
girl,
using that link right now
right.
and claiming it for his
And I
own.
told him, I said,
Cass
if
said,
you do
"You need to
anything,
let us
I'm
you
taking
black
it.
women need to
Like
let
I'm gonna
us
take you
use
for it.
you." And
Well, that's
gaslighting
what they
is a
want. That's what they
tactic
want to do. They want you.
of Okay. Yeah, gaslighting us is a
Here you
tactic.
go. Oh, of course it is. I created it. Here is here. Check this out. It's a working model, Mella. It's a working model. I'm about to go to the thing. I get so pumped
You're
about this
very
kind of stuff.
generous. I want to say this out loud. You're very generous for revealing this because I know
Oh,
I know a content creator, right? Who
hmm,
he had a good following, depending on how you look at it, but he was
yeah.
generous in advising people about what type of microphones to purchase, what type of synchronize. He was very generous in giving
Oh, okay.
specifics for free, no cost, no consultation,
Right.
just saying it on
Yeah.
his live stream on a
Right.
regular basis. And
Yeah.
people who had curiosities and questions, he answered it so specifically. The next thing you know, they got successful channels that outrank his. And he felt left in the dust. He was like, why is it no one's giving? And not only did he feel that no one was giving him credit for influencing these
Yeah.
successful content creators, what he also had mentioned is, and I witnessed it, he got a lot
Yeah.
of flack for telling people what to do to start their channel and the best
Way.
presentation and equipment to use. He was doing that generously.
Hold on real
And I
quick,
was like, do
Mello.
you realize that you're giving people, somewhat priceless information and they're not going to give you credit for it? And he
Well,
was like, well, it
no.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I
Oh,
love
no.
humanity. But
No, no,
then here comes time passing where he's just really distressed about
no.
how
Yeah.
people have shut him out
But see, here's
for
the
being
thing.
their inspiration.
Well,
And I just
because
want you to be aware of that.
he wasn't telling himself the truth. I do expect something in return. When I do this, I get the satisfaction of helping people, and I want to see people succeed using something I created. That's how I truly feel about
I will forever announce that you did it first.
it. Right? Thank you. So I showed this to a group of men. You know who you are. Let me show my underarm. Anyway. But anyway, oh, shout out. I want to give a shout out to Mo Love. Thank you for the $5 cash app. Thank you for being such a supporter.
Hey,
Always.
Mona.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the love, sis. $5 go a long way in my life because that's seed money right there, baby. I got people sending me seeds from other places around the country. This is what I mean. Like we no, it is it is reluctance, it is fear, ego, jealousy, and the inability to communicate
All
that
that.
keeps us in this space. But I want to share this with you. So I've done like remember I was telling you I did a test. Let me get that link too, because it shows me how many people actually looked at it. I don't have enough for a film. Okay, hold on. Oh, my nugget. It looked like Patrick. Yes, I do watch SpongeBob. I'm a large child. But anyway, so I showed this to them, and this is just a working model. And the way I did it, I had it set up. Hello, welcome. We have someone coming to the stage. Hold on, real quick. Hi, how are you?
Hi, wonderful. How are you?
Great, welcome. What brings you up?
Well, I see master your trade and this freaking advertisement won't get out of my face, so that's fine. I just wanted to say your stream seems nice. You look nice, but like dead niggers, and I hate niggas and sand niggers.
Oh,
You're gonna
come
kick.
on, brother. You ain't gotta do all that. Did you get it out your?
We done attracted the vampires.
Then I must be doing something good.
The vampires coming out, man.
And niggers, bro.
Oh
I
my
said
God.
niggers on my own channel, bro. I use the word. Get out of here. Come on, bro. Go take a shower, bro. These niggas is weird out
That
here. What is
you
wrong
gotta
with
keep
you?
that overlay up a little
That's what I'm
longer
learning. Yeah. I'll just
because
cut it out. I'll cut
thank
it.
goodness he didn't try to porn bomb you. You know, keep that
Oh, I've
overlay up.
already
If
already
they
had
don't,
it.
yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
know them or not familiar with their integrity
Yeah.
on how they respect other people's channels and panels, then keep
That
that
is so.
overlay on lock
But why is
until
that weird? That see what I mean? Like the energy you took to muster up your breath, to click on something, to say some whack,
that's
bruh.
some whack ass shit right there, man.
It's 2025. See? Now here's what my mama would say. That ain't nothing but the devil.
He wants to display your channel to other people and congratulate himself for being on the channel and saying and spewing that it's like look what this one I come in, y'all, this one I come in, you know. That's see, had his face not been exposed, he would have just been some anonymous nut job. But
But see, here's the
yeah, that
thing that I
overlay, I
love.
cannot emphasize enough how important that
I
overlay
want
feature is for people
yes,
that you don't know.
thank you, because I was learning to use it. You know what I mean? Because that's what I said. I hadn't been doing a lot of. Oh Lord, let me fix this. I don't like that. Hold on. Oh, okay, good. This is good. Anyway, like I said, we good. I'm good. I know how to clip it out. I hope he got what he needed. So anyway,
Right, edit it out. Bye.
right,
Bye,
stupid.
you corny white man. Bye.
And thank you for leaving your picture. See, that's the thing.
Oh
That's why I
yeah.
let it down, because now I got his face. Oh, I know who to send it to. You want to be racist? You want to have fun being a racist, baby? I got time and entertainment for you.
We will identify you. Wait a minute. What they saying taken? I don't know who you are,
Yes,
but I
yes,
will find you
yes,
and I will kill you.
yes, yes, baby. Mella, make sure you gotta make sure. Do I have you as a mod in here? I gotta make sure you
It doesn't
are.
it,
No,
it
no. The only reason I do it is because Mo Love was being a sweetheart. She didn't have to donate. But I like to give people wrenches because I know you. That's why I do it. Because if I gave you a wrench and I know you,
it's cool. It's cool. I just
it ain't.
that guy cracked me up because he actually thought he was doing something. He
He thought
forgot
he
about the
ate it
edit.
up.
He forgot about the edit feature.
No,
It's
I'm
like
gonna edit.
she
I'm gonna edit
literally
his
could
ass.
edit you out.
Mhm.
Literally.
All I gotta
So,
do
you
is
know, don't
ask.
start snipping your drawers anytime soon, man.
That's what I mean. You got up. You look like you haven't showered. You look as though you haven't had any poo-tang in your life. You look as though you need to comb your hair.
And change your underwear. That rhymes, so you know it's true.
Oh, you win. Okay, baby. Thank you. Okay, I'll try to see, because I'm gonna tell you something. I might just let it run for a minute because I gotta step away, but I don't want to end the live. Anyway, so I showed this to some brothers, Melon, and it's like it put this together for me. It took my idea and put this together, with what I wanted to do. And then it even helped me figure out a way to make it feasible for people who get financial aid.
Really?
Baby, I
It
don't have
gives
to learn.
it
I
gives
get
links.
paid.
It gives links to financial aid.
Yes, honey. Look, check.
That's what's
Okay,
up.
so here is
Young people
Coco.
out there, pay attention.
Old people too, honey, because look, we need them to pass the
Yeah, the
information.
old people.
Write it down, okay? I know we still writing shit down, so let's not pretend. So check, this is a business plan, like the business plan I showed you, and then this is an actual model. So like the programs we would use. Can you see this? Okay.
I'm
The
gonna
math.
have to expand the screen, but yeah, I
Okay,
can
hold
see it.
on. No,
Master.
I can't. I can make it bigger.
No, it's cool. Master Electrical Program.
Check it out. Boom, I just learned that right now. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Look, go to school 12 to 18 months. The program is $7,000. Now, all this 94%
94% job
it's not,
placement.
wait. It's a working model. Remember this. This ain't happened yet.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, let me give a disclaimer. This is a working model. It hasn't started yet. It's giving me what we can potentially do.
oh, I see. All right.
Now, this is a hybrid program.
A suggestion. Okay. It's a suggestion on how to design a module
Yep.
master electrical program. Okay, I get it. All right.
Right. Okay. So all of these things, what that business plan I showed you earlier helps me get what I need, like to have somebody to teach this with the certifications. Because each student, let's say for instance, you wanted to take this course, it's hybrid. So we're going to first teach you what you can be taught online, and then we're gonna link you up with your mentor so that you can get your hours and you can, get your licensing, whatever union thing is going on, whatever that may be. Boom. They saying we gonna need over 500,000 electricians, plumbers, tradespeople. We don't have them. So I'm just showing you a little bit. This is what I do.
No, we don't have a lot of trades people.
No. Because again,
I met one guy who owns his own plumbing company. And I introduced him to a restaurateur who owned a chain of you heard of Weber Grill, right? So
okay.
Yeah, and through that introduction, he was able to eat off that network, that connecting with him for like at least 3 years.
Yeah.
At least. So networking matters.
Yep.
Once you obtain the certified skill and credentials. So what you're introducing, if I may just think out loud, it would seem that you're introducing the ability to construct an instructionary institution. I don't know. Okay, so you're developing what it is to construct institutions for learning.
Yes.
Period. Like it could be anything, because it's not just that. It could be anything, but that's the frame, not the framework. What am I looking for?
No, you're right. The framework, yes.
That's the idea. Like how people don't know how to write cover letters out here.
Right.
Like, you just need an example, and then you can go from there. If you have if you have the ability to be innovative, all you need is the example. So you're demonstrating the example. Okay, I get it. Okay.
You got it. You got it perfectly. I've done this twice. I've created this school. See, I don't have to be the person. I'm the person in
you're
the middle.
planting the seed.
Yeah, I'm
because it's gonna take resources, it's gonna take connections, it's gonna take an entire thing. But at least you're inspired by how simple it can be.
Yes. Now it's just putting the money in it. And see, that's why I do it. I do it to get estimates on numbers. Let's see, how much would I need? What would I do? Because again, I believe in circulation, continuing to go around. The belief in circular economics. So let's say, for instance, here you go. Now, I am kind of like a crazy scientist sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the logistics on an idea like that is gonna be it's
I got it.
Yeah, the logistics is a trip.
Well, see, here's what it is. We don't even have to worry about a building yet, because like I said, the classes are virtual. We also can offer a program, because see, it's working through and working with my foundation. We can get computers donated. If the person don't have a laptop, we can help them get internet. in my head, and you said this
You got a
earlier.
foundation?
Yes, ma'am. I got a nonprofit. Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
shit! You the shit.
No, I
Okay,
did.
now we talking.
Thank
All
you,
right.
thank you. So on there, when I was showing Chocolate Earth Foundation is my nonprofit. The only thing left for me to do is get my 501c3. Um, what I've done is I'm taking the money I make from growing food, pouring it into the community I'm in, as well as assist my community. Because again, what I can do here, I can't do in the city. And there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a shortage of fruits and vegetables as we get closer to the holiday. Because see, again, what you said earlier, people want to pretend and forget. We're not getting the tariffs are still there, and shit is getting more and more expensive. I have and just to even break it down even more, I live in two of the poorest counties in my state. And I live like nowhere from the Navajo reservation. Shout out to them. That's another over like 300,000 people. Um, and in the county where
Mm-hmm.
I live, it's 20,000 people who are on EBT, and they plan to cut this next year. And they don't talk about the vets and the elderly and the disabled who get food stamps. They always want to focus in on this one demographic of people, and that's what be pissing me off. Because it's poo poo to pawpaw and grandma. Fuck them. The kids ain't got no education, but we love the kids, right? We don't have no schools for them, but we love the kids, right? We're letting the Department of Defense feed our children at school every day, but we don't need nothing extra. And that goes back to what you were saying earlier. I am very proud to be a Black woman. Trial, tribulation, rock, climb, you got me. You got me. I am a fighter. I'm a fighter.
Yes. Resilience, absolutely. Yeah.
Because again, I've had people tell me I wasn't good enough for something, or I'm thinking too big, or you got too many dreams. I find it interesting that people easily can say that to a Black woman, but yes, a white man can make a pet rock and become a millionaire.
That is tripped out. Yeah.
Let us not forget the as seen on TV people. I love all the stuff they got. Let's talk about how the Home Shopping Network. What are we doing? Are we full? Yeah, we're full of shit. People, y'all need some biotics because I can't do it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it, and that is why I don't pretend like. No, I know. To your point, and I say this, Mela, my sister is right here. Hold on, sis. What do I say if this happened? If this don't happen, then we okay. We got another day to make it. What do I be talking about? You exactly. If the sirens don't go off and wake me up, we got another time. We got some more time to do. We got to do.
I heard that.
Because again, I have a feeling that we're not gonna have bombs, but it's gonna get to the people. They are. Here's what's interesting. Our country currently is trying to diminish slavery because Black people were supposed to take those immigrant jobs. You know that, right, Mela? You know
Yeah.
we, we was the ones.
They have plans for us.
They do.
They still do.
They do. That's what I'm saying. And
They
so
got
here,
plans for us. A lot of people don't want to take that seriously. Just
I
think
do.
about it. If you are holding some sort of power to your chest,
Yes.
wouldn't you do anything and quote
Hell
unquote
yeah.
everything to make sure you hold on to that power?
Anything. You gonna
That
do something
includes
strange
reenacting
for some
things that
change.
were once
Come
law.
on. Come on. You gonna do it. Yes.
Do
And
not
here,
underestimate the other person's greed, baby.
never,
Never. Do
never.
not ever
And I
underestimate
don't. I don't.
the
And here's the
other
thing.
person's greed.
But Mela, check. I've talked to other cultures. Like, hey, Like for real. Like I've talked to white men, black men, Asian men, Native men, Mexican men, French men. I met a French man. Okay, I'm international. So anyway,
That sounds sexy.
ooh, his
I've
accent
never
was.
been with a French man before.
It's just the
Do
language.
they talk like
They
like
talk like they sound like they got spit in their mouth, but it's sexy when they talk though. I like it. Je m'appelle
are they
Prince.
thoughtful and considerate and loving, or are they just a regular old schmegler ass
They,
man?
girl, they just like
Are they distinct? I guess is what I'm asking.
all the men all over the
Are
world.
they bred to be, attentive and
They cheat and lie and do just like you
okay? So
guys.
all men,
No,
okay, they're
yes.
a man, but they just
Listen,
sound sweet. Okay.
I told you, I look at them like objects, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but you are a answer to some of my desires and pleasures, but it has nothing to do with your wallet.
Oh, they love that shit. They love it when they woman is
Oh, I ain't doing,
independently wealthy. They love that shit.
but
It's like why do you love it? Like, are you
uh,
saying that if I was broke, you wouldn't be attracted to me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know,
listen, Mela,
they
yes,
say, I love that you don't need my money. I was like, what are you saying? Are you saying that if I was broke, you wouldn't be attracted to me? Is that what you're saying? That shit
hey,
offends me.
husband, I don't because they equate money with power. Money is dominance. This protect and provide is a way for them to assert dominance. In all honesty, nigga, just go to work. Just come back home. Don't cheat. Don't beat. Don't lie. Don't beat your kids. Talk to
It's
them.
simple, right?
Let's go have some sex. Why are we arguing? Like the things that people arguing about is insane to me. There is no way. I'm not having it. No, no.
Well, I'm very happy that you get along with your sister. My sister, because she's mourning the death of my nephew recently.
Oh,
Um,
I'm sorry to hear
she's
that.
taken her frustrations out on everybody, and of course, I'm not gonna argue with her. I'm just
Yeah,
going to um just wait on her call. Like in the event
that's
she
all you
calls
can
me,
do.
I answer it cheerfully,
Yeah,
and I talk with her about things that are optimistic and forward thinking, and that's all I can do because no woman is pleased with their child dying. No
not
woman.
at all. Not at all.
Okay. It's like
Unless you just a
what she's
heart and
going through, I
soul.
couldn't even imagine. So who am I to be an asshole talking about who you think you talking to like that? Like, I'm not gonna do that.
But
I'm not
here's
gonna do
that,
that. I'm gonna be like,
Mela. That's a great example of
mhm.
choice. Whether that's your sister or not, that could be your friend, that could be your coworker, that could be anybody. But the
If you
fact that
know that
you,
they're mourning and they're
oh,
disguising their grief as being
you have
agitated,
to be patient. You
you
just have
got to see the forest for the trees. It's like, um, and don't talk to them like you pity them, right?
oh
That's
yeah,
something I
people
had
hate.
to learn. Like I had to learn not to bring up my nephew's demise.
Uh,
Um, like I know you're in mourning. Like I had to stop
right.
doing it because
Yeah,
she would
your
cuss
sister
me
was
smooth the
trying
fuck
to,
out. What the
well,
fuck? You
well,
got your child and you think you could tell me about my child.
yes,
And
yes.
and so when it
Wow.
started getting to that point, I was just like, uh, I'm here to listen to whatever you have to say. I'm gonna
Mhm.
just be quiet and as they say on YouTube, you got the floor. And she starts talking eventually she starts talking about productive things with a
Oh,
future mindset. But
mhm.
it's not a secret that when someone's in mourning that they're going to come after somebody
Well, because
like that
again,
like a lot of things that we hear on Black Youth, like that brother that didn't give you credit for introducing him to an innovative thought.
and
like
sadly,
like
I've
he
had,
going through something, he going through something.
well, I think it's just ego. I think that
You know,
us
yeah,
men,
that's valid. Yeah.
I know that the men don't like to say it, but let's be honest. The only reason you said my ideas are stupid is because I'm a girl. That's it,
That's the only reason they said that.
and that's
If
why
you
I was
was a
saying
brother, you know,
brothers, and they didn't
like,
like.
whoa, bro, I've been waiting for this information all my life. But because
No,
you're a woman, it's like,
but
that's
I
stupid.
don't get me wrong. I know, right? And the reason I bring him up, but I also bring up all the brothers who were on the panel and who was encouraging and so on and so forth. I always give those flowers. The reason I say anything about him is because there is an idealism that still is floating around here. It is a lot of misogyny that goes on with these panels because a lot of these men are older. Like they're closer to like
Mm-hmm.
older Gen X to boomers up here
60
trying to
plus.
tell folks because I went and checked my analytics, okay? And when I was looking at some numbers, I said, "Who this old watching my show?" I said, "Who here?" And that's
Who are
cool.
these old folks?
Get these old people out of here. No, no, no. But in all honesty, like I said, I know they scared, but I don't. I turned my fear button down. You know, a couple years back. Ain't nothing. Fear what? What is there to fear at this point? Because whatever I can't control what other people do, I can only prepare for the reaction. I can only cope with what the next step is. And I don't think I'm superior in any way. It's just that my peace, my mental peace is number one. What you damning over there for? What's this? Oh, you don't usually do that. That's why I say it's funny. Ooh, it tell you. Hold on. We got a guest, Mella. It's Hustler Muscular in here. All up and ready to tell us something. Come on.
Hey, Muscular, I put something in the back chat to let you know why I'm going to be quiet for maybe a little while. I can hear y'all.
Okay. Salute.
You are good to go. Hey, sir. What's up?
Yeah, nothing. How are you two beautiful, luscious ladies doing?
Oh, thank you.
We're waiting on customized poems, which we know
Customized
you can
poem.
give. Yeah, you just like Mella. I'm your only fella. What you got to tell ya? Like
Oh, you remember?
you enchant me when you do that stuff.
Because it's
Anyway,
Oh,
fun.
my bad.
I'm
Almost
I'll be
forgot.
right back. You
Shout
all
out to
know
you.
why.
Go
I'll be
ahead.
right back.
I do. I got you, Melly. You
Shout
good.
out to you, Mella. Got a lot
He's
to
so
tell you. I'm your one and
funny.
only fella.
Hey, we gotta put those to some music, Hustler. You need to
Yep,
sell them.
I
You need to
will.
sell them. Nope.
And how are you, my little Coco? You drive me so loco. I'm coming back for some more. Yo.
I'm keeping that. That's clipped. I just want you to know. I'm about to put some music with that. Thank you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I've been having a wonderful conversation with Mella. She's been keeping it real, and just we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. And the chat always lovely. And that's it. Just it's Saturday. Nobody yelling,
Yeah,
cussing nobody out. We just chilling.
thank goodness.
I don't have the energy, Hustler. I don't. I'm
I
tired of
understand.
people not listening. You want
I
to
mean, what
argue?
happened? Is it because of
Nothing.
what
It's
happened on?
just I
Oh,
don't know. Well, I'm tired of men like Stan. I'm gonna just keep it as that. I'm
I know,
tired
because I
of
know
that attitude. Yeah, that's
Drip and driving you mad. I know Drip and driving you mad. Shout out to Drip Nation. They've been driving you mad lately.
yes. They have been like making it about me, and I'll be like, nah, man, somebody out here tripping, cause y'all trying to do something that ain't happening. And that's what I told Drip. I was like, I don't give a shit about any of the rest of that stuff. I'm just tired of him cutting me off. Like I was just telling Mella, I had shared this idea on another panel, and one of the dudes was like saying all this weirdo shit, and I was like, then what is it? And he goes say, well, I think your idea is stupid. I said, I'd have respected you more if you just said that.
Your idea is stupid. What?
idea. So
Oh, idea.
I created a working model that teaches. It's a hybrid where we will be able to teach people online what they need to know and like about plumbing and electrician. If you choose to be a plumber or an electrician, and then we hybrid it by finding mentors and work with the communities where you are, so you can get everything that you need. The rest of it anyway, because each state is different with their requirements. So we just want to be able to help not make it, harder for people to do it. Because they said we missing close to, over half a meal. Well, a half a meal of tradespeople. I think a lot of people will be down. My aunt was an electrician. I know a lot of women who are electricians.
Yeah, we
But
need some of those. My TV break, I need someone to help fix it.
right. So that's why I said if we start, we can then add auto. We can like it would be endless. And think about all the people you could give opportunities to, like people who have gone through this process and are old school plumbers and stuff. And the way they got it is the government will pay me to pay them.
Pay you to pay them. How does that work?
Well, okay, so the program is eligible. Let's say, for instance, okay, the electrical program is 12 to 18 months, and the total cost is 7,200. So what I did was I wanted to find out how do I become accredited so that people can be eligible for federal Pell Grant. And then that way they cut the check to the school, whatever they're eligible for, and then we give them whatever's left over. And pay our instructors, pay the mentors.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, everybody can eat.
Cool, not a problem. I kind of like it.
Do you really? Ooh, thank you. I have others. But the reason I even brought it up was because things like that spark my brain and I'll go and research it. Like maybe not at that very moment, but like if we talking about something and I want to know like how farther we could go with it, oh yeah, I'm all for it. That's what I said. I'm building my little empire, my little online empire.
Hey, that's what's up. I ain't mad at you.
I told you you gotta read. I sent you the link.
Yeah, I
You was
got
gonna
the link.
read.
It was just a link to the StreamYard.
No, not the StreamYard. I send you a link again. That's for you if you still wanted to be an audio voice.
Oh, I
That's
don't have
what.
it no more. I think it disappeared.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get it. I'll send it to you. Because I've been, we've been working on that, getting stories and the images. Like I am the Harlequin romance model.
Okay. Hey, you got to start somewhere, I guess.
Now I just made myself clones. So my characters will be on the cover. So it's just clones of me. Different clones. Type.
Clones of you, boy.
Yes.
You're just like me. I got all these little. Well, you seen my Instagram? I got little AI clones of myself. Yeah.
Yes. So I have a lady that looks Caucasian, a lady who is more Mexican, American, another lady that is I would say she looks more Puerto Rican, and then I've got African, and the only one and I do have Asian. There you go. Filipino.
Those are your clones.
Yeah, they're my full own clones. Like I use them for videos.
Oh, okay. I see. And that's the thing. The AI be making you look like you have a different race or whatever. I know man do that too.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. Like you have to be specific, but I did mine for other reasons. So
Here's one.
I like
and
yours.
another
I like
one.
them. Yeah, I like it.
And another
Listen,
one.
because I was like, who is that from Breaking Bad? That's who you looking like
It's funny.
right now.
Somebody else said the same thing. I like that old bald headed man with that bald headed dude from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Someone said that.
Who you Breaking Bad out here? But
I got a phone call. Hold on.
you got it. Okay, I gotta stop eating because I'm hungry. Listen, I ain't gonna make no promises. I need to go ahead and eat. I'm gonna make sure I come back tonight. It's gonna be a late night. I'll bring my hat. We're gonna talk about some cowboy romance. All right. Hustler, I know you got a call, boo. I'm gonna jump down, give me something to eat, float around, and then I'll probably be back tonight. I'll talk to you later. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye 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 bye. I'm ending it.
Okay, I'm back.